Uh, let's start. First of all, what is automation tool in Salesforce? This automation tools are one of the very declarative tools in Salesforce that makes Salesforce more powerful by automating the number of administrative tasks that sales representative and their managers have to perform manually. In different organizations, uh, they have different tasks for the managers and administrations. So they are if the task they are performing manually, it is taking too much time or it is very uh, tedious. So Salesforce is providing many automations tools for easily perform our task. This automation tools is available like Workflow, Process Builder, and Flow Builders. They all the tools they have some unique features, but let's discuss one by one. In the beginning, we are using this workflow. From the help of workflow, we can perform these tasks like we can update any field and we can send any email alert or we can send outbound messages or we can create any task. But apart for this workflow have some limitations like we can send only 10 email alerts in a task and we can perform only 10 tasks and in one operation we can update only 10 fields uh, and we can perform 10 flow triggers in one time. Also, daily allocation for email sent through email alerts is 1000 per standard Salesforce license. In Salesforce license, we can send only 1000 emails in workflow. Let's see another automation tool, this process builder. And with the help of process builder, we can perform some more operations. So, like we can create any record, we can update any related record, we can send email, and we can call any Apex method. We can call any flow on posting chatter, launching a quick action, invoke any other process. So all these operations we can perform with the help of process builder. But also process builder has some limitations like we cannot delete any record and we cannot clone a record and its value. Update related record is a limitation and also send an outbound message without code. Without code, we cannot send any outbound message with the help of process builder. So we can compare like this. In workflow, we can perform four actions, but you no need to write any code. And process builder, we can perform more tasks and also no need to write any code. And if we will see this apex trigger, lightning apex trigger, we can do everything, but we have to write the code. But with the help of Flow, we can build a user interface screen for our user, and we can perform complex actions without writing any code. It is very helpful for for just the person who don't know the coding. Salesforce Flow basically a very powerful automation tool provided by Salesforce. It is an inside application. Means in the Salesforce we can find this Salesforce Flow as an automation tool, and it is useful for business process by collecting data and performing operation in Salesforce or on an external system also. This flows allow you to build complex business automation using click instead of code. You no need to write any code. You can create any a user interface, and just on the click you can perform any complex task. Flow handle the majority of complex business requirement without the help of a Salesforce developer. If you don't know to write the code, then also you can make some complex tasks. It can this flow. It can fetch the data, delete data, update, and create record on the multiple objects. This facility is not available on workflow and process builder, and it can be run for both after and before events. It is also used for sending an email, posting a chatter, sending the custom notifications. Why this flow is preferred by the Salesforce? You know, this Salesforce is preferring flows instead of workflow or process builder. After some time, they will remove the Salesforce will remove this for workflow and Salesforce builder from Salesforce. Sorry, process builder from Salesforce. Some features are there for like user friendly shape. It convenient shape make flow easier to read. Fast performance says it is built with the latest technology as it has lightning fast performance and lightning designing system also. It has a standard control based on the lightning design system to make the builder more efficient to use. Diversified toolbox is available, so many tools are there for designing user interface like text box, radio button, checkbox, and it support for flow screen using Lightning components. We can create a screen for our user for design with the help of Lightning components, and also access to debug information from inside the tool. This Salesforce is providing debug tool inside the flow. If we have any issue, we can easily track with the help of debug. Association of the flow to record using the guided action list components. So in the practical, we will see different components are available. So Flow Builder is developed with the Flash free. That means no need of Adobe Flash. Without Adobe Flash, it works. The These are the flows we can use. There basically we can categorize in five category: the screen flow, auto line flow, or schedule flow. In our session, we will discuss all these point. And one thing I want to tell you that this is first session, and we will continue this topic in coming weeks also. So let's come to the practical point. Okay, we already signed here. If I want to, I think someone is unmuted there. Just please mute your system. Some disturbance are there. Okay. If I want to create a flow, just I have to click on this new flow button. As I told you, we have different type of flows. So first of all, today we will see only this screen flow. In coming sessions, we will discuss different flows. So is basically this screen flow is used to design a user interface with the help of text box, checkbox, and some buttons. Here you can select your layout, how you want to design your layout. Is a free layout means you can drag all the components anywhere of, or if you want to design your layout with the help of Salesforce. So you can select this auto layout. So this Salesforce will automatically design your layout, but I will select this free layout. Here, this is our first screen. In this screen, you can see on our left side some components are there. These are the screen components. So it divided in three different sections, like interaction. In interaction, three components are there: screen, action, or subflow. If you want to perform any logical operations in the flow, so you can use these assignment operators if you want to assign any value in any variables, or if you want to perform a logical calculation, so you can choose this decision. If you want to perform a loop on any collection, so you can select this loop, or if you want to make a list of records, you can select this collection set. Like the same, we have another elements in data, like if you want to create any record, so you can select this create record, then update record, get record, delete record. So we will see the example of all these tools in our practical session. In this manager section, you can see some nothing is there. So if whenever we will create any variable, it will come here. So we will see one by one. I will create a variable, so automatically it will come here. If I want to create any new variable, so also I can create from here. Click on new resource, so it will give me this window. Here I can select the type of the variable, which type of variable I want to create. Is a constant or formula or text template, all this level. We can select this choice list or pick list, all this. So one by one we will see the example of all this. So let's start with the screen. I will design a screen, a user interface. Here it is providing some ready-made things. For example, when my screen will come, so some I can provide some labels, or it is all giving ready-made to this footer box. In the footer box, it is providing three buttons. If you want to remove any button, for example, I don't want pause and previous button in my example, so I want to remove this. So I will come here, configure footer. In configure footer, you can see, first of all, if you don't want to show your footer, so you can remove it from here. You can uncheck and the footer will remove. If I want to remove this previous button, so I will click this previous will remove, and pause button. Now, if I want to rename this button, so this is finish button. So I will come here, use a custom label. When I will click on this box will come. Like this, we can change our caption of the button. Now, I will give any title to this window. Uh, Here I will write. Now, API name. Uh, you know very well that in Salesforce, whenever we are creating any object, any field, so we are writing object name and API name. Object name is displaying whenever we are running this window, and API name is working behind the scene. So like the same, this label will display on the front, and the API name will be used for the coding purpose. So and also, we have some uh, naming convention for all the components. Like if I want to create any text box, so we will start the API name from txt. So like the same, whenever we will create any screen component in Flow, we will follow that naming convention. So I will write this screen. Well, now if I want to display this user interface, then I have to connect with this start component. Whenever our flow will start, so first of all, this screen will display. I will save this flow. So now I have to activate this flow for using. Now I want to show this flow on my home page. I created one app. So what I will do, I will edit this page, and on the left side I can see the option flow. So I will drag it and I will place it here. If I have more than one flow, so one list will display. I have to select my flow name, this welcome message. I will save it. Then I have to activate this page. Now you can see this our flow is screen flow is displaying here. Okay, now uh, let's put some more components on this. I want to display some variables and their values. In this component list, we have different components for designing our user interface. So I will take display text. Now in this window, I can write any message. And if I want to format this text, so some formatting tools are available here. Every time I have to say this. Now you can see here it is showing version 1. So whenever I will save my changes, it will create another version. You can see this is version 2. Again I have to activate this. and I have to refresh my page. Like this. Now let me show you one thing.